Hello and welcome. My name's Kathy A. and we're having a pajama party here. I got my Vera Wang leopards on and I am going to do a e.l.f. face. This is my e.l.f. face. I don't know if you can see everything here, but I'm going to, right from scratch, I'm going to show you how I got to here from plain Jane, and hopefully you'll get some ideas, and I'm going to be basically kind of reviewing the products at the same time, so you'll see that some things work and some things don't work so well. Now, I held off on showing you a lot of this stuff. I wanted to surprise you with it. I want to talk a little bit about e.l.f., the e.l.f. company, and I wrote a little report, okay? They were founded in New York City in 2004 by two guys who had met at a party like a couple years before, Joseph Shama and Scott Vincent Borba. And Scott Vincent Borba, he was like 31. He had launched Hard Candy, so he was a little bit experienced. He was really into the makeup scene and everything. He had lived in LA. Now these guys became friends, and they wanted to go into business together, and they decided to do a makeup business. And what inspired e.l.f. was, I guess when Scott was in LA, he got a big kick out of seeing the women parking their Mercedes and their BMWs and all their rich cars and then walking into the 99-cent store and looking at makeup. And he thought that it would be fun to have a really nice quality makeup that would be really inexpensive. And the price points for the e.l.f. makeup, and it stands for eyes, lips, face. The price points are $1, $2, $3, $5, and $6. And then there's sets and gift packs and things. Now there's like 3.5 divisions of e.l.f. makeup. There's the e.l.f. Studio, which is supposed to be for professional makeup artists. There's e.l.f. Minerals, which are makeup products that are made out of natural ingredients. And then there's the Essentials division, and that's everyday makeup for people, high quality everyday makeup that everybody can use. And then there's an offshoot of that called e.l.f. Elements, and that's their, they have the blank compacts, and you can pick which shadows go in your compacts and make your own elements to create your own palettes. So they also have a Bath & Body line, and you can find them online at eyeslipsface.com. They make about 50% of their sales from their online sales. They're very, very good. I did recently order from them, and they had a special buy one and get one 50% off. So I had a huge haul, free shipping. Now when they started back in 2004, they only had 13 makeup items, and they did sell in Target stores. Now they have over 300 items in their line. They're sold in 17 countries. And in 2010, they were placed in Target stores nationwide. But you can find them in other local stores like Kmart, Christmas Tree Shop, Dollar General, Dollar General, and Walmart. Some Walmarts handle them. e.l.f. launched their website and soon became an e-commerce site, and over 50% of their sales are from the website. Ashell Dunaway is their makeup artist and the creative director for the company, and she launched a blog called Ask Ashell, and that was a beauty blog and advice column in 2007, and it's currently they're on Facebook, and there's over 2 million members, and I've recently liked them as well. What I really like about Eyes, Lip, Face, and a lot of people call it e.l.f. like Santa's helper e.l.f. It's not. It's Eyes, Lips, Face, and it's just the initials for it. What I really like about this company is that they're totally cruelty-free. They will not buy any products or ingredients that are from China or from places that do testing on animals. They do not have any testing on animals, and in fact, they have donated, 50% of the proceeds from this special fake leather case with tweezers in it. 50% of the sales of that particular item went to PETA. They also have, they got an award from PETA, the PETA's Trailblazer Award, which is given to companies who have compassion and commitment to never testing on animals. They also donated 20% of its proceeds from the sale of one of its products to a charity called Win Against Cancer, and they have made up color therapy kits for cancer patients. After Japan's earthquake and tsunami disaster in 2011, e.l.f. donated 5% of its total online sales to the Red Cross to help with the recovery process. So, I mean, they're just nice people with a nice company and great products. And, you know, some of the products are a little mediocre, and I'm going to go over that, but in general, I'm really pleased with the company and I really like their stuff. So, I'm going to take you back in time and we're going to show me before I started off this morning. Well, here's where it all starts. This is completely washed and moisturized and starting the day. It's usually about 7 in the morning when I start my makeup routine. So I have my hair pulled back and out of the way, but this is my raw, unretouched 55 and almost 56-year-old face. So here we go. We're going to start off with this is the new hydrating primer, hydrating face primer, and it's supposed to nourish and fill in the lines. Let me just do a couple of blobs there. So let me just tap it into the pores. I like to tap it into the nose and then smear it lightly other places. I'm not working it into the skin, I'm just lightly tapping it in. Kind of a slightly oily feel, slightly greasy. I guess that's the nourishing part. Okay. I'll probably have to give that some time to set up because it feels very, very greasy. Anyway, this is something that's neat. This is the e.l.f. lip exfoliator, and when you turn it up it looks kind of gross. It smells like burnt sugar, some kind of a sweet sugar. So what you do is you wet your lips and you run this over it, and then you rinse your lips and just pat them dry, and then they're ready for the lip balm. So that is next. They have a primer and a plumper, so I'm going to use the primer, which is this side, and it's kind of a nude color, so oh man, at least you can see where you've been, you know. I like to go right to the edges of my lips. Oh man, Mammy. Okay, now I'm going to look ridiculous until I get this covered up, but this side is the lip primer. Oh my god. And the other side, this clear side, is the plumper, so you can put that on after your lipstick. So that's kind of a neat little tool. Now for the eye primer, this is the e.l.f. Mineral Expressions Eye Primer. So I'm just going to twirl it up there. It's a little bit of an oily feel to this one, and there's a little coloration, just a slight bit of coloration to it. It's only $1, this particular one, and that I think going to need some time to set up as well. Okay, so let's discuss the foundation situation, because I went to the website and they've got a new BB cream, and I'm on the waiting list to get it because none of my local Targets have the BB cream yet. But the BB cream has gotten really high reviews from people. They say it's slightly dewy, shiny looking, but they love it. It's great consistency, great coverage. So as soon as I get the BB cream, I will do it for you on screen. This is the foundation, which is really nice. Comes in a glass jar with a pump, and it's only $6. So I'm going to just show you a little example of that. Now this moisturizer is supposed to be the same color, porcelain, but I want to show you what color it actually is. Oompa loompa doopity-doo. It's so yellow, it's completely different from the foundation. Absolutely. Even if it feels nice, I can't use it. And it didn't cover that well. It was very patchy looking. It was completely oxidized looking, very yellow, very Oompa Loompa. And I'm really sorry, that song's probably going to be stuck in your head the rest of the day. So the tinted moisturizer for me is a total fail. It is absolutely a total fail. I'm hoping that the BB cream is better, but... So I think we're going to put the foundation on now. So we'll just, I'll just put a couple of squirts in here. I'm going to use the e.l.f. This is a stippling brush from e.l.f. I'm going to try and use all e.l.f. stuff to put the makeup on, not just the makeup itself. So this is the stippling brush, works really nicely. It's got soft bristles on the end, light bristles, and then denser, thicker bristles underneath. So it's really good for pouncing. You can pounce the makeup on like you're stippling wall designs. Remember doing those stencils on the wall? Or you can just smooth it on. I'm just going to smooth it on right now. But I love the foundation now. Some people have said, fairly recently in fact, that it oxidized a little for them and it didn't last all day. And they used a primer. So I'm thinking, even though we're all humans and we have human DNA, I think that there's some slight differences, like, you know how somebody can't eat mixed nuts and other people can. I think our skin is actually like that too. So I find the majority of people, this works really well for them. So I think this is a wonderful drugstore foundation. And I always take it a little bit down the neck here. And the ear, if your ear is going to be showing, you might want to do that as well. So that is porcelain. And like I always say, you have to flip it over to the bad side here and just go in and tap in anywhere where it may have settled into your lines. All around the hairline especially, because there's nothing worse than seeing makeup on somebody's hairline. So the little old e.l.f. face has begun. Okay, I love the look of this. It really looks nice. It doesn't show flakiness. I have a lot of dry skin flaky patches, and it does not show them. Can't wait to cover up that lipstick. Eek! So let me put my mirror back here. And okay, so we've got that on. And now I think we're going to put a contour on. And I know you have seen this St. Lucia one before, where you've talked, where there has been, you know, the blush that people compare to NARS Orgasm, and then the bronzer, which people have compared to NARS Laguna. But these are creams. It's a cream! So I'm pretty happy with it, except there's one little thing, and I'm going to demonstrate that. It's pigmented, but there seems to be a little bit of an orange cast to it, like a little bit too warm of a cast. So I'm finding that I'm going to do this side with the cream, and I'm going to do the other side with the powder, which I have in this. I have in this thing here, but this is the Laguna powder, so I'm going to just do the powder on this side, and you're going to see that I think the powder is a subtler color. It's blendable. It's more blendable than the cream is. So I mean, both of them stayed on all day and were fine, but I just found that for some reason the you know, it's just for some reason I think it's a little orangey. So I'm not sure I really like that. The cream blush is quite pleasant, but I'm going to use a different blush. I'm going to try and use e.l.f. products from different sources so you can see them. And this has a citrus orange smell to it that is exactly the same, and I mean exactly the same as Ole Henriksen's CC creams have in it. And I'm just going to rub this up. Now both their blush, which this is persimmon, and their concealer have that smell to them. And this is the concealer. I'm just going to conceal that little gnarly age spot and go up here, conceal that. This is a wonderful little concealer. I really like it. They don't have it in quite a light enough color, so I'm wondering, I think this is the lightest color, but I think we need a little bit more there. So, very, very nice. Now they have two other types of concealer. This is their stick concealer, which is really good for, you know, areas not under your eye, but areas that have blemishes or age spots. You can use this as well. And I wasn't that crazy about it. It was a little dry and more hard, so I didn't like this. There is one that's a liquid concealer that is supposed to be a lifting concealer that you're supposed to be able to use underneath your eyes, and I'll have that soon, but I don't have it yet. For a blush, I'm going to use Mellow Mauve, which I think is my favorite e.l.f. blush color. Just going to put that on there with the e.l.f. blush brush. And their blushes are quite pleasant. They're pigmented, they're blendable, but you know, you have to watch out, you know, get too heavy a hand. And little décolleté here. I have my leopard jammies on this morning. I haven't changed yet to my work clothes. Okay. So that's that one. And this is another vessel of it Cosmetics stuff, so I'm going to just take the brushes out here so I can show you. This is quite a nice little assortment. You've got, this is kind of a highlighting blush, which you can, you know, do this with. It's got a regular blush, which I believe is like the one in that compact, and then it's got the, you know, the powder contour, which I do prefer the powder over the cream, even though the cream blends nicely. Well, maybe it doesn't blend so nicely. I do prefer the powder. So anyway, that is that. It has lipsticks, it has a brow powder and a brow wax, and then it has all of these different eyeshadows. So it's really not bad. Now the next phase is going to be powder, and this is the translucent mattifying powder, and it comes in this little compartment here with a sponge applicator, which I will use, and it does tone down if you've got any kind of a shine. It does tone it down, and it does set the makeup very nicely, especially around your nose if you have large pores. It's really nice. I think I'm going to do the brows since they're like right in front of me here. I'm going to use this this brow powder and wax in here, and I'm going to use a tip here for the wax and just fill in my eyebrows with that. It has a slight color to it, and it's very dark, but I couldn't find just a regular brow thing from them that I wanted to buy, because I'm Anastasia-ing it right now, so I couldn't really find anything. So that's the wax, and now we're going to put the powder on, which is this stuff, and just to fill in, because you really do need to have some brows. It's very strongly pigmented. It's not my favorite way to put eyebrows on my face. I like the little sticks that you can draw tiny little lines with. And I'm sure you could probably do it with their eyeliner. And I do have a brown eyeliner, so you can probably do it like with that with no problem. It is a little pigmented. Alright. Now we have a brow gel and a clear mascara. This is the brow gel on this side. So I'm just going to put that up so it brushes the brows up, and it also keeps them in place like a hair gel for your eyebrows. And the other side of this is a clear mascara, and I have for years used clear mascara as a brow gel, so probably will, because a clear mascara makes no sense to me using it as a mascara. So now the brows are done. Now this one is, I know Emily Noel, this is her favorite, e.l.f. Eyeshadow palette. It's called Drama. And I found this in this, which is now $1.50 at Target. You can find Drama in there with an eyeliner, a mascara, the lash curler, and it's one of these brushes. I think it's the C brush for eyeshadow. I think it's a really good deal. Even at the $5 price tag, this is a nice deal. So that you can find in Target right now for $1.50. So this is called First Date, and First Date is going to be my eyeshadow base today. So I will use one of the eyeshadow things that they have in here to really press it on. And First Date has a nice color. It looks kind of pink, but then it turns a little on the bluish side, so it's kind of strange. I find a lot of the light e.l.f. colors turn blue when they're on your lid. There's like a bluish cast. It doesn't stay true to its color. But that's called First Date, and it's got actually a very nice creamy texture to it, really good. For this next part, I think I'm going to use an actual crease brush. This is their crease contour brush. I'm going to go into this color here, which I'm going to use right here in the crease. It's a matte shade, which is really nice, and it works fairly well until I have what I feel is a really good definition in my eyes, and you can see it's already taking shape. Now these seem higher quality than the ones in these kit type things. These kit type things, I hate them. These shimmery shiny things just make a mess. So these aren't bad. I like these, and I do like Drama, Emily Newell's Drama. I think that's quite nice. So let's go to another one, and how about here? We've got this really nice one here. I'm going to use, this is a blending brush, but I think what I'm going to do is use it in the corner and just make a little definition. Now I had filmed this just previously and my camera turned off on me, and as those of you who make these videos know, we have all kinds of problems with the videos. Sometimes the cameras have minds of their own, they're haunted, and so I'm just going there, and it could stop really at any point here and have enough. But I'm going to keep going because I'm going to go for a really dramatic look. So I'm just going to keep going with it. Now I think what I'm going to do is take, from this one, I'll take a light color, and I will use maybe the C brush, I don't know. And here's a nice light color here. I'm just going to go just under the brow, a tiny little strip. Not bad. And then I think I'm going to use for a transition color, I don't know, what do you think? Let's do something here. This is that smoked plum, and I think I'll just add it in here, and it's quite pigmented. I'm really, wow. For an e.l.f. shadow, these seem to have a little bit more pigmentation to them, but they are shimmery. So again, when you blend the shimmery ones together, they become just kind of a muddy mess. So this is that one. And I think from this, I will take something, maybe one of the light colors, this white here, and I'm just going to put it just on the inside of the tear duct area. So that's from Drama. And there's a pretty gray in here that I was eyeballing that I'm going to put out here too. So we're just going to blend that out. And let's see. Now from the book, I think I'll use just a little transition color. I think I'll use this one, just a little bit of a transition color. You can also do this with your blush, but I think it warms up the look a little bit to have a little bit of like a blushy color or a pink right there. So we've got that going. Okay, and we poked with just about all of these, so now we're going to go into eye lining. Now you can line your eyes with the shadow, or you can use the pencils. And the white pencil, you can put it on and it virtually disappears. I only use it right in the first third of the eye. These pencils have a sharpener on them, so you can sharpen and then you got to pull it out, and I don't know, I think it makes a little bit of a mess, and it makes a mess in the drawer. So I have black, brown, and white. They're very hard, so I don't really recommend them. Now the chunky sticks, not really black, but you can do some dramatic work with them. I'm just going to do a little bit here on the edge. And now for a spot of color, what do you think? A little of this gold right here? Right exactly in the center of my eyelid, just doing a little bit of a dot so you can kind of see something. It's something a little special. Alright. I also wanted to mention that this kabuki brush is wonderful, and it's very cheap. I think it's only like $6, so I can go around the whole face with that, you know, with the either a bronzing powder or the white powder. This is the eyelash curler, the e.l.f. eyelash curler. I've heard Emily Noel talk about how she loves this eyelash curler. It's her favorite because it's got a handle. I'm like, you know, you're curling your eyelashes, you're not lifting boxes in a warehouse, you know. It's like, so, you know, I find this annoying actually, so I actually like a different style of eye tool. But you do need to curl your lashes. This is only $1, and it's fairly well constructed. Now it's slightly curved, so if you've got slightly sunken eyeballs, you're going to find that the edges tap against your eyeshadow. So I'm going to count to about 8, la la la, and go on this side. I have a hard time getting a lot of lashes in this, so it's not really my favorite eyelash curler. Okay, so it's really important you curl your lashes, and I'm going to use the mineral infused mascara. They have several different mascaras now, and I'm hoping some of the others are better, but this one is kind of basic and bland. It does coat your lashes. You will see some definition, some length. I didn't see anything really special about it. I don't know what mineral infused is supposed to mean, but okay, we got that side done. Now we're going to do false lashes today, so it's important you curl your lashes, and it's important you put mascara on them beforehand. And I also like to put a little eyeliner on, which is what I did. So we're just going the first step of putting false lashes on. Because this mascara is so weak, we want to put some dramatic look to this face, and the mascara needs some help, so we're going to use some eyelashes. And that is the Mineral Fused Mascara. And I've been hiding all this stuff. I mean, I didn't show you this stuff when I was doing my collection video because I wanted it to be a surprise. Anyway, so e.l.f. Mineral Infused Mascara is okay for a nice basic day look. I think it's $3, so that's pretty good. Now, e.l.f. has several different types of lashes. This one was on sale for $2. This is the lash glue, and you have 2 sets. These are demi lashes. They go like from here over and out, and they give you a nice little cat eye look. And these, even though they're a full band, they start shorter and go longer as they go out. And if you have deep set eyes like I do, these kind of things are better, so you don't have spider eyes sticking up everywhere. This is actually more flattering for I have kind of close set eyes. And tweezers come with this as well. And tweezers are good for holding the lashes into place. So this is really a nice deal for $2. You can find this, I think, online and also at Target. I'm not sure online if it's $2, but it was on sale at Target. They also do individual lashes, so and they have the glue there too. This is $1. But you basically take, with the tweezers, you take the individual lash and you dip it in the glue and you wait, you know, like 30 seconds, and then you just stick it in places on your eyes, and it kind of adds a little body. So if you have an area in your eyelid that doesn't have a lot of lash to it, you can add these individuals without going the full, you know, full sash, okay? They also have like a nice full set of lashes with the bands, and I might try, I don't know if I should do the demis or these. I think if you're just starting, something like this is easier to work with than something like this. This is really a strong lash, and all of the lashes are kind of mixed lengths. It's very thick. I want you to be able to see it. Now I've got a little spot here from the mascara, so I want to show you the eye makeup remover pen. It's infused with a little bit of oils. You can also just tap it in there. I just think it's the coolest thing, because you can get your little drips and drabs that you have from your mascara off immediately, and you just wipe it off on a napkin. It works really well. So that is, and I'm going to use the face spray. I'm just going to shake it up, and this just protects all of my makeup. I'm going to do this before the lashes, so I'm just going to do about 4 sprays. Now there are some oils or whatever in here. There is something, it's not just water, so I'm not as fond of this as I am the Mary Kay spray that's made by Scandinavia, because this feels like a harsher, wetter kind of spray. The Mary Kay one is more of a light mist, and you feel more like you're misting your face rather than attacking it with a hose, you know. So I'm not sure. I mean, it does hold my makeup nicely. It does give you a nice dewy look to your skin, but I don't like that forceful kind of watery spray. I'm going to put my lipstick on. What do you think? Because I'm so sick of looking at this. Now, they don't really have a lip liner, so I'm just going to kind of go over the edge of my lips with one of these. This is their glossing sticks. They're very, very sheer. And this is the moisturizing lipstick in Nicely Nude. I really like this. So I'm going to put this on underneath over the top of the mammy lips. Now, because I'm having such a strong eye, I'm doing more of a subtle lip, and so this is a paddle. This is their lip gloss in Sweet Salmon. There's an image. I'm just putting it in the center of my lips, but Sweet Salmon is the gloss. Very nice. So my lips are done. Okay, here we go. Okay, what I'm going to do is use these. And these are easy to do because you only start like halfway and have them go out. It's a very subtle lash, and I'm just going to peel it very gently from the thing. I'm just going to hold it. I'm just going to put some lash glue on there. And this is something you probably need your glasses for if you wear readers. Hint, hint. Okay, so this is their eyelash glue. I have never used their lashes before, so this is going to be a virgin journey for me, and there aren't too many of those. Okay, I like to wait like 60 seconds, and let me do the other side while we're waiting for the first side too. So I'm just going to gently peel it from the end off, and you keep it in the same direction that you're going to put it on. That's really important because it's so easy to mess it up, because lashes look so weird, and you're looking forward, you know, and you're looking into a mirror, so you want to have it going the right way. Let me just get my glasses on again. put the glue on. And this little glue is cute. It's got a little stick in it, so instead of having to use a toothpick or something, you've got an applicator. And you're just putting a thin little row of glue on there. I'm going to stick that down. That's cute. It's just a cute little container of glue that comes with this, and for $1, you know, that's pretty good. All right. So I don't know if it's been pretty close to the 2-minute mark. So let me just use these. Okay. So we want this to go in the outside. So I'm going to start right here. Look down a little bit. Now you want to have the lashes as close to your real lashes as possible. And just hold them down. Press them down. It's good if you can look down. It makes it a lot easier. Got my gnarly old fingers in the way here. And what you're going to do is take some eyeliner and you're just going to fill this in so that's more of a natural progression into the lash. See what I did? Alright, let's do the other one. Let's use the tweezers. I'm going to look down, stick them about halfway, just so they end where your eyelid ends. You want them right down there. Now we're going to stick them right down, laying them on top of your lashes. Okay, we're just holding that down. And it's going to take a few seconds to get dry. I haven't used this glue before, so it's kind of a stranger to me. So again, I'm going to take the eyeliner, and I'm using the black for this because it's a black band on the eyelashes. And I'm just going to go down and make a natural progression so it looks like it's part of the eyelash. What do you think of that? So let's put a little bit more of the eyeliner on, and we can actually use the chunky pencil here and just make more of an eyeliner. So you can hardly tell, but there's just enough there that it has a decorative look to it. So it's very subtle, but you know, when you want to feel a little better, a little more braver, you can use a full line and then just cut a little off the edge if it goes past the edge of your eyes. But so far they seem fine. They're so subtle, but they just give you a little bit more oomph to your look. So the last part of this is the nail polish, and at Christmas time they had this, it was a cube of 12 nail polishes together, and it takes forever to dry. So I put this coat on, this red, and you know how your nose starts to run, or you're making your coffee, or you decide you want to comb your hair or something, and it, you know, it gnarlies up your nail polish. So it takes so long for this stuff to dry. It was like, I don't know, 10 minutes, and it still hadn't set right, and it was bunching up and everything. So my big fix for that is this glitter is over the top, and it's beautiful together. I think they look beautiful, but then I had to wait another 10 minutes for this to dry. So I don't like e.l.f. nail polishes. I like the colors. I love the assortment. The price was right. I mean, there was like 14 of them in there for 10 bucks. It was on sale for. So it was a great find, and I love glitter on the nails. I think it really is special and it gives it a nice effect, but I've still got stuff all over my hands. So let me pull my hair out and get all set, and you can see what I look like with my hair combed out and everything. So here we are, and this is the e.l.f. face. I hope you've liked this particular tutorial, and in general I'm quite pleased with e.l.f. products. The lip plumper, oh, I didn't use the plumper. Here's the plumper. It smells like gingerbread. That's weird. It smells like gingerbread. So maybe it does have ginger in it. I can feel the tingle and the heat from the plumping part. The other side is the lip primer, which, you know, nudes out your lip, which I guess would be really nice if you're going for, you know, using a lighter color. I think it worked really nicely when I used a light color on the top of it. I think that's pretty much it. Well, this is the little old e.l.f. face, and thank you so much for watching and getting through this with me today. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Take care and have a beautiful day. Toodles.